Sanbonani, welcome and thank you for joining us on South Africa's favorite music reality show, Konalagu SABC1 Mzansi for sure. Igama lami nguThando Tabete, and this is Ones and Twos, the search for Mzansi's next master of spin. Now, we've already seen the best DJs and producers from all over the Western and the Eastern Cape, and of course the very finest from KwaZulu-Natal, all competing for a place in the top 36. Now, every stage of the journey so far has shown that the competition expectations are high and the talent is plentiful across our beautiful coastline. So, Josini's Peteleni. The standards are high and the expectations are even higher. High standards for high stakes. Let's see what our winner will walk away with as the next Ones and Twos Master of Spin.
Winner of Ones and Twos Season 2 will kickstart their career with professional studio equipment to the value of 100,000 Rand, as well as an album deal for local and international release to launch themselves into stardom.
Kule viki endlulile, we were at the Mercury Live in Cape Town for our second stop in the Ones and Twos edition tour. And kule viki endlulile sibonile ukuthi the persistence and hard work do pay off at the end of the day. Let's take a quick look at the highlights. The ever beautiful Cape Town was the second host city in the Ones and Twos edition tour. The best and most committed unsigned DJs and producers from across the region all eagerly awaited their turn with our judges at Mercury Live in the mother city. We saw a number of familiar faces that also made their way back for another shot at the title. Wonke umuntu bekajabulile ukubona uDJ Malibu from Season 1, who showed a lot of talent and promise but could not make it to round 2 editions last year, back again to represent Cape Town.
See you in Season 3.
Cape Town and KZN have set the bar high, and Gauteng will have to pull out all the stops to remain competitive. We jump straight into the Josie editions after this. As always, Ones and Twos is proud to welcome our resident judges, the kings of the weekend from Metro FM's pre-party. It's the amazing, the incredible, the phenomenal, spectacular, and DJ names. I'm just saying, you only get that kind of intro once. It's not coming again, right?
Looking beautiful as always, Thando.
Thank you, guys. Now, with the coast primed and ready with their many talented representatives making their way into round 2, let's get straight to the action as it unfolds at the Josie auditions. In true Josie fashion, from early on in the morning of the auditions, the queues filled quickly outside Baseline in Newtown. Hundreds of new hopefuls and a couple of new faces that we saw in Season 1 braved the cold and took their first steps on this incredible journey. A celebrity guest judge here too for the first day of the Johannesburg edition was a local superstar with global appeal and impact. It's DJ Clock. Izinto bezoqala ukushuba as the second edition of the day was Season 1's top 10 contestant, DJ Diva Lash.
Diva Lash, Season 2. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot that we expected from Wena Namhlanje. I like the song, especially because the flavor is a you know? That's the vibe out there like you had. But that mix for me was just like, what's happening here now? Diva,
Yeah.
what's changed?
Emotions and readiness and focusedness, just to make sure I stay on the pace, because mostly negative emotional and emotions are not needed, especially when it comes to such a competition. So,
If I remember correctly, you crashed under pressure last year.
for me, I feel like and then all of a sudden, I eliminate round 1. As much as I was breaking, I held myself up. Hey, it's emanyana. This is a competition, you know. Don't make sure that other competitors see you as a crying baby.
You could be ready. It's a year later, you know, things happen. But then you made basic errors, like DJ 101 errors, vocal clash. I can't say yes. Okay, so with 2 no's, we can't let you through. Thank you for trying. Sharp.
I messed up for myself, so I've learned from my mistakes and.
Sorry. It's okay.
Big yes! You're hectic, man. Big yes!
High five.
Yo, finally!
I feel like it's the beginning of my dream, though. I believe I can still go further, and I'm willing to take it further.
Yes. Thank you. Come get one of these.
It was great. Been a long day. I'm happy to get this. I've been waiting about 6 hours.
When did you get eliminated last year? Top 36. Things are much harder for you than for anybody else.
I'm prepared.
All right.
That's all. That's what I want to hear. Thank you. I was like, I made it. I knew I made it. Like, I felt the energy inside the room.
Things just got better and better with an additional 4 round 2 passes being awarded before lunch, including another top 10 contestant from season 1, DJ Mazido Live.
All right. I'm extremely impressed with you. I'm extremely impressed with the song you brought because last year, Bushaya, le sound, le sound, like it was monotonous, you know what I mean? So, Ufigile, this year, you've shown growth, you've shown, listen to Kuluma, what you've been busy doing. It's a completely different sound from last year. And I will personally give you a yes. Come get your tag, it's a yes for me.
A lot happened last year. I learned a lot. Hence, I think, as the judges said, I've improved with the sound. I've been working more on that, working on the sound, working on the database, on social media, being out there with the people and working with more artists.
You do something that's gonna mess it all up. Come get your yes.
The reason why I entered this competition is to get more exposure, understand? Even to understand the game.
It's gonna be a yes from me. Clock?
Yeah.
2 yeses. Wakala on bench?
DJ Ladiness was the second female representing the ladies in Jersey at this edition.
There's potential. Like I think in Kati, in a couple of years of production and DJing, we could probably, be at the genesis of a brilliant artist. But just for industry thing I've seen Alana and which competition is it go Pimanje, Nabandu that got yeses before you, we can't give you a yes. So Nagimu no.
Am I ready to be subjected to your drama again?
I know, Ngati, the pressure was too much on day one at Baseline, even for the cream of Jersey's unsigned DJs and producers. Masibuya Gwikwefu, we find out what happened on day two, the final day of round one auditions. So, Ninga Ndao.
Ones and two.
Ubugadi ones and twos, Kona Lagu, SABC1, Mzansi for sure. Now, before the break, we saw a couple of new faces and a couple of familiar faces making their way to round two at the day one of Jersey round one auditions. Now, with only 8 passes awarded on day one, day two was destined to be filled with even more action and more drama. Our guest celebrity for the last day of round one auditions was none other than the first ever winner of ones and twos Master of Spin, DJ Mshega, a judge who has unique personal experiences from the perspective of the first contestants to have made it to the top. Again, the day began with queues of hundreds of eager hopefuls ready and waiting to audition, but the final day of round one auditions for season 2 started off really slowly in Johannesburg.
I'll say maybe.
I think I'll also say maybe, just because in football, I mean, if nobody takes these, then I think we can forgive you for that little mistake.
DJ Reloaded Keys, who was given a no izolo, ubuyile namhlanje, took the judges' advice and went on to impress them enough to earn himself a place in the top 36.
Feedback on the song? What's in it?
I love the song. Regardless of Pumekas or Puma no my goopy. Progression, I think, for me, mix with Kalek was no more. I might say we violate too rough too quickly,
Is it?
But I'm happy, guys.
Come to get one of these.
Thank you.
Let's be honest.
Go crazy.
Deserve it, king. Deserve it, king.
Thanks, man.
Well, picture.
I came through yesterday. It was a vocal clash, just quite a bit, but yeah, the judges said no, so I came back today.
It could be supernatural. It could be... Yabo?
Yeah. I'm changing my note to a yes. I actually want to see how far you can go in the competition. Well done.
Things really stepped up a gear when last year's very popular DJ Zola from Emo Boys took to the stage. Much was expected from Zola. No pressure.
Do you remember why you got knocked out last year?
I think that was very flat. It was flat. There was no creativity. You were just playing song after song.
I think sometimes I let the pressure just get into me. So I think that's also one of the things that.
And what's changed?
This time I wanna give it my all. This time I wanna give it my all, and I just wanna kill that. The whole pressure and the whole fear thing. I just wanna get rid of it.
So hopefully this year you can be the champion. So I'm gonna say yes from me.
Thank you. I feel very good about it, and I don't want the guys to ever regret the decisions they've made.
You broke me, you changed me, and benefit yourself. You broke me, you changed me, to benefit yourself.
I'm gonna give you a yes. But you need one more. So ask us is where left or right.
I'm not mad about the track, but regardless, you know what you're doing. So, sure.
2 yeses.
Yeah.
Come get a tag. Nice one.
Yeah! Nothing I wouldn't do for you. Season with reason. My heart for you is bleeding. Oh, I'm bleeding. I think we gotta get our act together, 'cause we bound forever. Love it always gets better with time. 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 Love it always gets better with time.
But for the yes, no, maybe.
It's a maybe.
So I'll give you a yes.
You give me a yes?
Yeah.
Are you saying one of us should change our minds and let him go straight through?
Yes.
I pray and hope we're not wasting a time. I pray and hope.
I'm not.
Prove us wrong, Faith, on the next round, please.
Thank you.
I made it through, man. Yo, I'm so happy. I'm so relieved. I'm so happy. At the moment, I'm busy with people who are smoking drugs. I'm giving them lectures and everything. So I think if I win, I'm gonna do more for them.
And then an audition that our judges were not
What up?
expecting. Diva Lash back again for the second day in a row. Wow, girl, you should get a prize for persistence and commitment.
Being a person who was competing now last year, production-wise, you have changed, progressed. It's way different from what we did in the house. Big ups on that.
History aside, I think today you came on, you played a great song, but am I ready to be subjected to your drama again?
I am ready. It's just I can't take rejection very well because I believe everyone has that thing in themselves. Thank you.
It's also maybe from me, I'm on the fence about it.
6 round 2 passes awarded and only 3 more tickets to the top 36 up for grabs, with droves of eager applicants still waiting to audition.
Ones and twos. Ones and twos.
Well, welcome Siyabonga ukuthi nisahleli nathi. Now we are deep in the thick of it on the last day of round 1 auditions at Baseline Konala at Josie Maboneng, and things have been getting tough for the contestants and the judges alike, showing that the competition has indeed become a lot tougher in season 2. Now only 2 passes left, and all those maybes. Who will stay and who will say goodbye? Back to Baseline as round 1 auditions come to a close.
Come get your tag. 2 yeses. DJing's cool, producing's cool. Come get your tag.
It's a very, very big opportunity for me, yeah. Actually for any young DJ, you know. It's not me especially, but you know how it is. Big guys in one room, you know, you get fear here and there, you try and play, impress them, you know. Sometimes you do too much. Sometimes you try not to do too much. Sometimes you fail not doing too much. But that's the game.
Siselela mapasa u2 nama DJ au5 on the maybe list. The last few moments of season 2's action-packed editions were also the most dramatic.
El Maestro, Diva Lash, Tribe Franco, Lufaya. You guys made it Kulistia to Emma Maybes, mostly because of mixing. It was an issue. Your songs were really great. They really took you to where you are today. We have 2 tags left. So 3 of you guys are gonna go empty-handed, namhlanje. DJ Mshega, your first choice.
Okay guys, firstly I just want you to know it was a very hard one because all of you guys are doing great. I'm not just saying that, you know, but on the day, again, someone will make it, someone won't. My vote will go with Omar Speed. Congratulations, sir.
Step forward, Maspida. Come and get your tag.
Well done, man.
That leaves 1 more tag of it.
Tribe Franco. It's for you.
Sorry, Diva, we had our fingers crossed for you, but there's always a next time. After an unforgettable round 1 audition tour, next week the journey continues on to round 2. Siya Zone 6 Soweto. Here, the top 36 will battle it out for a coveted place in the top 10 and take a step closer to being South Africa's next supreme DJ. All the action khona la ku SABC1 Mzansi for sure. Igama lami nguThando Thabethe, and this is Chicken Chicken Ones and Twos. Next week, we take things to the next level. 10 of Mzansi's top 36 DJs will be selected to continue with us on this life-changing musical journey.
Join the conversation on Facebook or have your say on Twitter, and you could win VIP tickets to the Ones and Twos finale. Or win an exclusive live DJ set from Spectacular and DJ Names at your house party.
Ones and Twos.